Alrighty then.
Good hunting, Stalker.
I think last we left off, we went into the DLC area for Harbor. So let's see how we go.
Radiation level moderate.
Oh yeah, there was a radiation issue here, wasn't there?
Mainlander, today's your lucky day.
Oh. Just give me beer.
Fortify your guts
Sure.
against the
Captain
fog.
Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
Radiation oscillating detected.
In China, Yao Guai was the name given to malevolent animal spirits, a suitable name for the creature that appears before you now. While the Yao Guai of today's wasteland are by no means ethereal, they most certainly exhibit malevolent behavior towards those
I've done a whole
encroaching
lot
on their
more
territory.
for a whole lot less.
In some
If that's
cases,
the way you choose
mutation
to
can
live,
mean an extended
that's your
lifespan.
affair. Listen, if you're dead set on this foolishness, get me a bottle of whiskey from the bartender, Mitch. Until then, we're done.
We're the only bar in town.
Mainlanders don't last long on the island.
If you cross a dead Brahmin in the wasteland, riddled with oversized sting marks, beware. The lowly mosquito has a long history of notoriety, so it's only natural that their mutated cousins share the same reputation. The blood bug is around the size of a dog, using their knife-like proboscis to cut into the skin of their victims. They feed on blood
You
and
look
will often
like you need
spray
a
this
nice
blood
cold
back
in.
into the eyes of those they perceive as a threat.
What's so special about the fog on the island?
Can you feel it? Even here, as safe as anyone can be on this damned island. It's alive. You walk inland and it'll blanket you up in no time. If the clickety-click of the Geiger don't get you, the madness will. The island will claim us all in the end.
What do you have?
Music to the ears.
Well, we need to get the old guy some whiskey, apparently, so... Oh, this guy doesn't sell it.
Mitch.
Looking a mite too sober by my estimation. I can fix that.
Not today.
Your loss.
How do I do that then? Because he clearly doesn't have it. Get whiskey for old Longfellow.
What's up, Mitch?
How can the last plank set you up?
Unless
Let's see what you have on
I'm
tap.
straight up
Let's
blind.
get you liquored up then. Ha!
I am blind. Okay. Sure thing.
I'll be damned if I give up on
Hey
taking
there.
back my
Got my whiskey yet?
Here you go.
Ah, now you're talking. I could get you to Acadia, but you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like, and then the real work can begin.
Should I make any other preparations?
Ammo, stim packs, maybe a rocket or three. Worse than Mirelurks out there.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me then.
Life's too bloody
Okay, yeah, this is not gonna end well considering we are limited on. How are we doing for meds? Let's take this for now. Dude, you moving? You said follow me and you aren't moving.
I, for one.
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog issues and mountain.
Alright, just a sec.
It's a bit of a hike. You might want
let's
to
go.
take this one.
Never look a trapper in the eyes.
We might want to take the power armor with us. Why not?
Children of Adam will try to kill us all. Drive us into the ocean.
Don't let the island catch you off guard.
Old mountain bridge. The fog ain't like nothing you see coming. Anyway, just think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks, fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Radiation oscillating detected.
Alright, we are. Someone tell me how these guys survive in this rad hellhole.
We ain't alone.
I have no stim packs, huh? Oh, this is gonna be a short trip.
You're not half bad. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a pop off. See the fog you remember. Trapper.
We got ghouls apparently. How many of these? Oh, okay, so the problem is that the UI stuff still happens. Oh, these at least dropped the anti-rad, so that's not too bad.
Radiation worsening detected.
Yeah, I'm aware. Let's keep going, Longbow. Hold on. What was his name again? Longfellow, that's what it was.
Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with.
If you say so.
What was that?
I'm seeing dogs.
You like them puppies? We throw everything extra mean on the island. Still got a ways to go.
Come on, Longbow.
Hear that? Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear. But you never
Adjusted
know.
radiation
When
level
I was a
on
young
high.
lad, no higher than your knee. Whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for
Radioactive
granted.
particles
Folk
detected.
got short
Please
memory.
put on safety equipment.
All this has happened before.
Because you told us a story about one. Yeah, there we go.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. Small gulper.
Leave him the
ones in
fuck
these
alone, dog.
parts is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the
I
size.
told you to leave him alone. Longbow? I'm fucking bleeding. I think I have these bandages now. I don't have anything anti-pain though. Oh. The fact they made the ghouls in this game basically a jump scare half the time. Like, kinda weird for a Fallout game out of all things.
Adjusted radiation levels safe.
What's up? Why are you not moving?
Radioactive particles detected. Please put on safety equipment.
Yeah, why are we stopping? Are you stuck? Oh, don't tell me you glitched out. Dude, you're standing right next to her.
Teaching. Good riddance. Let's keep moving.
Is the armor any good? I guess I can't really check because I'm in power armor right now.
Yeah, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
Acadia. You can fuck right off now.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
I can handle things from here.
Good luck in there. And I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I can think of worse things to do.
I guess that means that we unlocked him as a companion. Okay.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Yeah, I know. Let's just leave this here.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here and I'll try to help you.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these, or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question. if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
What kind of fucking question is that?
No, but if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
I'm not gonna tell my life story to someone I barely know. Let's hear your answer first.
I was in a laboratory, in the Institute. They were pulling pieces of my head out. Something about wanting to test some neural process. That was every day for months. Strapped down, operated on, and then I was out. The Institute has fail-safes to strip memories that could identify where they are, how to find them. But I do remember being quite content. I was free. That is my earliest memory. Now, yours?
See, this is a weird one because it's like, can you not just
Careful with your words.
easily test someone being a synth by, I don't know, trying to take their blood? Because look at them.
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my boy, Sean. And, well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings, that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
Yeah. This feels fucking weird.
I've heard enough. Where's Kasumi Nakano?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them. You're from the Commonwealth, like Kasumi, yes? I'm sure you've had your own experiences with my kind.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't really have an opinion about synths.
I suppose that's fair. Ambivalence is a step closer to acceptance than hatred. Well, at least I hope. Is there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Are you meant to be on the other side of the wall? Why do you sound like you're talking through a radio? Hello?
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for
I mean,
synths.
most Bethesda games
Were
are
it
wacky,
not,
let's be honest.
I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
Never mind.
All right.
What do you think, Ada? You know, these automatons are not that different than two synths. They're both basically sentient robots. It's just synth is a bit more advanced. Right, where's Kasumi? She's even lower.
Radiation level 6.
Oh, you just have the entire workshop here, huh? On the bed, can I use the bed? I can. I love how there's just multiple people like looking at me as I pick up everything that's not nailed down.
Ugh, circuitry is completely fried.
Hey.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
You don't look like you are related to those two I've seen in the cabin.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me? Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
You can work that out with your parents. I'm taking you home.
No, you don't get it. I am not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them.
Has anyone confirmed that for her, or...
I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler.
Why are you so sure you're a synth?
Isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
Why would he be collecting synths? This is not a good option to pick, is it?
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
This'll be easier if I just talk to Dima. Convince him that he needs to be honest with us.
Alright. Good luck. Let me know what you find out.
Well, my character isn't really a talker. It could be funny if it worked. Imagine coming to like a random villain. It's like, hey, by the way, I know you're evil. Can you tell me what your plans are? Alright, let's open this. Fuck's sake. There we go.
Yes.
No, some purified water. You know, Ada, maybe I should have left you outside. Dog might shush.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight. but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have, but I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Okay, so... not necessarily evil.
No way I'm cracking this.
I can try this door. Oh, that was close. Just a tad more. There we go.
Sweet.
What do we have here? Why do you guys have all of this? And this isn't ominous at all. Oh. You can acquire advanced power knowledge about this power armor. You cannot move around normally in power armor, so it's... Your accuracy with guns is still bad. Requires prior armor training to wear. That auto activates, right? I don't have to do anything. Alright, what the fuck did Kasumi go? Want me to obtain a program? It will be right in that room here.
Security's too good.
There, well, let's just talk to him.
Tested radiation levels.
Hey, Dima.
What can I do for you?
I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
What are you planning, Dima?
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world. A safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent, and their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
The children of Adam on this island. You were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different. But who am I to judge? I was using a submarine base as a home when Martin and his followers stumbled inside. They had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew the base would be in safe hands. They needed a home, a place to belong, just like I did. But now Martin is gone, and his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the children of Adam. I thought they were safe.
Wait, you trying to tell me that like newer versions of Sims don't have memory banks and they can just remember everything?
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base. In the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
Okay, he's just repeating himself.
So how does this program work?
There will be a fairly ordinary-looking terminal with some attachments. The program will give you access to the terminal. Once you attempt to obtain a memory, your perspective might shift a little. Just relax then. The program will explain things to you as you need them.
Actually, I already have the program. I was thorough.
Well, I guess that just means I've picked the right person for the job. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
If you say so. I mean, they're still batshit insane cultists, but sure. Right, let's report back to Kasumi. Hey, so your sim friends aren't actually evil.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
About the children of Adam, what do you know about them?
Well, I heard about them a little bit back in the Commonwealth. Radiation worship, something like that. I wasn't in Far Harbor long, but there's a lot of hatred for them there. I overheard someone talking about killing a child of Adam missionary. I can see why Dima would be worried. We just need to make sure we know he's not up to something else.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. Oh, but that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
So, what you're telling me is, I'm just getting myself hooked up to a Matrix?
So, say I get the memories. What then?
If it's something that would really threaten the island, then it's better out of the hands of the children of Adam. Or Far Harbor, even. And if Dima really can't be trusted, we'll have his own memories to confront him with.
Just so we're clear, anything good I find is mine.
All I want is answers. You can have anything else, okay? Good luck.
Oh, she actually paid me. Huh. And we go level up. Let's try going up in charisma and maybe start to increase persuasion a bit. Because we've been using it. Might as well. Alright, we got this camp to clear, so let's just go do that. Where was the exit? Oh, one more floor up.
Testing radiation levels safe.
Yeah. How do I get those Westex screws? I need to fix my power armor. Okay. Let's get down to the crackheads. Unless you don't know what else to call them, they worship radiation. Oh yeah, the quest for model guns are now starting, aren't they?
Radioactive particles detected. Please put on safety equipment.
Oh, we jumped on into the wrong place, huh?
Can you see them, sir?
Can you see them either?
Not much of a threat after all.
Well, I'm bleeding, so bandage. Let's not go into the water. As I say that, my guy jumps in. Keep going. Fucking hyenas. That's a big thing. And I'm bleeding again. I'm calling bullshit and stop the bleed.
I'm not equipped to imbibe alcoholic substances, so I'm afraid you'll have to drink alone, sir.
I wasn't offering, but sure, either. Right, we are clearing a place from ghouls, if I remember correctly.
Radioactive particles detected. Please put on safety equipment.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Dogme, you actually have to fucking warn me because I don't.
Did you hear that?
I don't currently have my thermal goggles.
Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone.
Yeah, no shit either. Well, that kind of defeats the point if you show me a marker of where exactly the enemy is. No, I know there's another one there. Wait, what? Where the fuck did you come from? And the question now is, now we clear the... Do we go back to the night with the Brotherhood, or do we want to just keep going for harbor. Because in terms of the general ward, I think we legit have to do the main quest. We'll likely get to the Kellogg part. I need to change that medkit. Apparently it's on the same button as my mute button.
Radioactive particles detected. Please put on safety equipment.
Yeah, we can jump off that. You're wearing power armor. Oh, are the alcohol starting to kick in now or something? Why is the game blurry?
I really hope you find someone to help me. It's
Big
not
Chop's got everything you need.
No, let's just get out of the power armor so it doesn't waste the
I have
game.
my hands full helping my people.
Let me out. Well, maybe he's stuck in my power armor, yeah. Wait, are you telling me that it considers that breaking a leg? Like, isn't power armor meant to, you know, like, actively stop that from happening?
Food in front.
You iron me, mainlander?
Psst. Looking for a bargain? Let's trade. Of course.
Right, what do you have and what can I sell you? I don't want this. Ghost rifle can go.
A mainlander like you stands no chance against the crawlers.
Radiation
You know, when
gun.
I'm feeling down, a little commerce always cheers me up.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Them all in stock.
You have a dick tool, but you don't have anything else. Okay. You have this. I don't want the beer. I could get you a bobby pins.
You ain't armed. You ain't long for this world.
Oh, you do have ammo. How are we on 5 now? I think we're good for them being.
We're still talking. I'm on the fence. I have a feeling you'll be back.
Right, Doc, I need you to fix my leg.
Dark days. Lost another patient. Andre. It never gets easy. Please tell me you're
Yeah,
feeling well.
that's the last thing you want to hear from a guy that is like.
I need some medical.
You asking for help?
Speak up. I'm listening.
Just hurt all over.
Let me take... Oh, that's not so bad.
Are you actually gonna fix my leg?
Now, was there anything else bothering you?
I think I've soaked up too many rats.
You might say radiation. Is my specialty. Let's begin.
Right, then let's just check his supplies afterwards.
And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
Never mind. We're done.
What? Oh, you're leaving.
No, I
Excuse me.
want your supplies.
Welcome to my clinic. You need anything?
Let's trade.
I can spare a few things.
Food, stim packs, fully stocked.
We have ibuprofen.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Well, this gets rid of radiation passively.
All your medical
We go another iodine tablet. Medexes I'm good on. These stimpaks cost too much.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannons.
Stranger.
Yeah, Liam.
Odds, hands, junk, or knickknacks. You've come to the right place.
Need general supplies? Visit the bait shop.
Okay, how do I
Yeah,
get
I
those
think fine.
screws? Let me just quickly check that. Might be able to buy. Looks like I might be able to buy them from Atom Cats. Which I think we only spoken to like once before. Not in this, like when I played vanilla back in the day. So I actually don't remember where they are. So I tell you what, let's go back to the night.